How's it going? It's LSpecs with Peak Mini, with the new Peak Training Grounds lessons. This will be the first of many, and I hope to do a lot of them over the summer. I have a lot of more free time right now, so it should be awesome. Today we're going to be going over upgrade priority, specifically from lower town halls to upper middle town halls. So like, we're looking at 8 to 13, maybe 8 to 12. Because I see a lot of people messing up their upgrades and upgrading things in the wrong order, which can really slow them down progress-wise. And as you watch, I really hope you give me a little bit of constructive criticism or a little bit of feedback. It's my first time doing any of this, so please, would love to hear your thoughts. So the first thing to say is, what's your upgrade style? How do you like to play the game? So I'm mostly focusing on people that play every day and do like 1 to 2 attacks, maybe a couple more if it's a weekend or something. And but if you're a farmer, I will explain how you should switch things around if you're focusing more on getting those resources from your base and not from attacking. I will say this is all a suggestion, but it is definitely a little bit more efficient to get your base faster and get to that next town hall as much as possible. Number 1, your lab has to be going. If your lab isn't upgrading, you're doing something wrong. You're definitely doing something wrong, because having that lab going all the time is really beneficial to your offense for your troops. In addition, your lab is a huge bottleneck for the next town hall. So if you forget a couple upgrades, or you miss a couple, or you don't use those troops, you should still probably upgrade those as when you get to the next town hall, you're still going to have those back old upgrades you still have to do, and it's going to pile up on you, and it's never going to get done in time. So I really suggest, even if you don't use the troop, just get those lab upgrades going. It's definitely worth your time, because you might switch your attack strategies up eventually. Now, heroes. We all hate hero upgrades. They're really long and really, really hard to grind for, but they're really important for your attacks. Especially in the upper town halls, having a level 30 queen compared to level 70 queen is huge. I know you could use that dark elixir a little more efficiently, but you gotta get those heroes upgraded. Even with hero ores and the potions and all that, get your heroes upgraded. I guarantee you it will help in the future. So I've split up the next categories into 5 waves and how you should upgrade your stuff. So wave 1 is key buildings, like getting all those new buildings down when you upgrade to next town hall, or all those new defenses. You're going to want to have those maxed. I suggest it. It'll also allow you to explore the new town halls and not fall too far behind in your league rankings if you get upgraded. Now wave 2 is utility, and I will say if you're a farmer, so you rely more on your base resources and not attacking resources, you're going to want to do wave 4 first, which is going to be storages and collectors. So I do suggest doing that first if you're a farmer and you're not online every day, you're not doing your attacks every day. But I will say utility, I will say actually I got this little thing on the bottom wrong. It's supposed to be clan castle first, then lab, then heroes. So what I mean by your clan castle first is I want you to upgrade your clan castle so you can get all those new donations, you can donate more efficiently, and you can keep you get more attack bonus from when you get those 5 stars on their attacks. And then your lab. I don't mean lab upgrades, I mean upgrading your lab to the next level so you can get access to those new upgrades. You're going to want those going 24/7 anyways. And then your heroes, which will probably take you to the end of the town hall depending on how you do them. I often have an issue where I'll get to the next town hall and I won't have my final hero upgraded until the very end of that town hall. Moving on to wave 3, we have offense. And offense is usually the way to go for the usual player, because you can get so many more resources when you attack compared to farming, and you can get those resources on demand. So I do suggest doing the army camp first, because having more troops can really dictate if you win or lose a fight. Then the barracks, because unless it's like a troop you're really excited of using or you want to try it out right away, do the barracks, but the army camp is more beneficial to you. Ditto with spells. The spells aren't always the best that you get right away, but I do suggest doing army camps prior to that. Then wave 4, we have resources. Do your collectors before you do your storages. I see people doing their storages with collectors that are like 2 levels low. If you're going to be doing resources, do your collectors first. And if you're just going to be doing focusing more on attacks to get your resources, you still should do your collectors, but they're not as important as they were before. Dark elixir, very important. When you first get dark elixir, you're going to want to get those dark storages up and those dark collectors up. And the last wave we have is defense. Do not do your defense until everything else is done, or you have some builders just free. They're not a priority. They're major upgrades, and they take a long time, and they don't help your offense. They don't help you grow with your attacks or via war. Traps and walls are probably the most useless part of it. When I mean useless, I mean they're big sinks when it comes to gold and elixir investments. So I do suggest doing those as you go with your upgrades. For example, if I'm upgrading like 3 of my heroes, I got lab upgrades going, I got a cannon going, I'm going to use my last builder, upgrade some walls, and upgrade a trap or 2 if I have time. Anyways, that's the end for this lesson. I really hope you enjoyed. I'll be back very soon whenever I feel like it, and I will hope to see you all in Peak Mini. Hope you have a great day, and have a good one.